ki khubor ka bate si TV. Lawan Rashaphi taka Frank Motors. Booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
Donnie, yalag ba't nga siya ka Monolith Festival? Monolith? Kaino ko ta, ka Monolith Festival, kadi katama sa, bapinyatansa, ya kiriti ki dustur jangi ki kasi.
Ka Monolith Festival Arajar Arpusaw, haka nyaw prabat kendai terguluber, haka Khasi Heritage Village Mauplak.
MIT University of Meghalaya. Our admissions are now open for the academic year 2024-25. Explore our best courses, experience global collaborations. Apply today.
Umentri rangba ke jelau konra ke sangma hakan drus rekluber arajar pusau hakajing don lang umentri ke tran arts and culture uba polling do ulabu mau nongrem ban penkela penwandur thamai bat shnai ke jinit ban Pynitynnad ke State Central Library Shillong. Habakaran hakajing lang konra la pentip baka sarkar kadon jing tmu ban tre de ke jingtai bathamai. Jong susut ham Auditorium hakini snam lala rekam shim lala namar ke jing dan ke COVID. Ukonrar uloang makani ke jingtai thamai kan aja ka ban bu ke jingnan kam ke jok bamenta ba ban pen kelador ke library kum ke jingtai ke bakin sai bha bar uloang ru baka sarkar kan pen kop ke dor thamai ya ke State Central Complex barok kuai bat kan bu ru ya ke complex lambe ke rensan ban net drama bat kiwe Menteri rangba ula kularu ya ke song pisah na ke benta kiwe ki project ki baha apa ke State Library Complex. Nak yang Menteri Keterangan Arts and Culture ba polling do ula ai khublai ya ke National Library Board halo ke jingbei pisa ba Klur lai phulai lak Tyngka ban Pynitynnad bat Pynheh ke State Library Complex.
As all of you are aware, Shillong has a very rich and proud legacy of art and culture. At one point of time, people would say that in insurgency hit northeast, when you go to other states, there would be a gun in each house. Go to Shillong, there would be a guitar in each house. So, with that legacy, as a government, we felt we are duty bound to optimize the skills, the capabilities, the raw talent, which some snippets of you have seen in the performances that have just been displayed. We are thankful to the National Library Board for having sanctioned for the refurbishing of the library an amount of rupees 2.33 crores, which will help to upgrade the facilities of this library. At the same time, we also realize that there is dire need, urgent need for the local film industry to be given a boost and the attention that it deserves. A couple of weeks back, when I took an inspection along with officials of the department of this entire space and interacted with the local film fraternity, I was surprised to learn that as many as 7 films which have already been made could not be released till today because of lack of a proper cineplex and the high demands by other cinema halls available in town. Hence, keeping in view what the Honorable Chief Minister has always envisioned about taking the film industry as a major and vibrant segment that needs to be encouraged, we thought it prudent to make use of these funds that have come. And also, as I mentioned to the Chief Minister, wherever there is shortfall, which certainly will arise for the Chief Minister to be kind enough to part with some more funds in order for us to be able to have both a space for drama and plays here and also for a cineplex. When it comes to plays and drama, Shillong has had a rich legacy. It has been a fertile ground for evening entertainment. As a college kid, I would recall that this hall was always packed and we had performances by the Rimpai Theatrical Center, the RTT, the HTCWO, and for a dash of humor, there was the Seng Miria Ukasi Sbok. Now all that has died. That culture has died and we need to reawaken and give it a fresh lease of life. Our city cannot, by any figment of the imagination, Shillong can never be divorced from art and culture. This is a city that has mesmerized Tagore, and he has visited Shillong 3 times to write 3 of his books before he proceeded to also write the national anthems of India and Bangladesh.
As was mentioned by Paul, that today is a very special day for us. And of course, I don't believe in making only the anniversaries important. For me, I've always believed that every day is important. And hence, though we didn't have a very big program, but I would like to take this opportunity to share, of course, that today is the first anniversary of the MDA 2 government, but it also is the 6th anniversary for the MDA government as a whole, because it was exactly on March 6th, 2018 that the government in MDA 1 was sworn in and MDA 2 was a year back. But it has been a very, very long and very, very exciting, challenging journey, and we have seen many ups and many downs. But of course, looking back at this past 6 years, there are a lot of things that we are very happy to see that things have moved forward in the right direction in spite of the challenges. And like I had mentioned in the budget speech when I had spoken in the reply, that we have laid a very strong foundation where now we are on the path of actually moving forward and taking the state forward to new heights. I remember in 2018, when we had just taken over, we had huge challenges, even when it came to simple things like, making project reports, for example. And it sometimes used to take about 6 months to 1 year to prepare DPRs. And there were so many departments in which we could not submit utilization certificates, because of which the funding that was meant for the state was lapsed, or we had to return the money back and forego the budget provisions, and so on and so forth. And not to blame or point fingers at anybody, but these were facts and this was the situation that we faced. And today, to be able to see a consistent improvement in overall governance in terms of the kind of work and the systems and the policies, the systems, the rules, and the kind of process that we have laid down in governance today. Without going into too much of details, I'm happy to tell you that in almost every sector that we have, we are seeing a very, very strong growth when it comes to the overall performance and economic development of the state of Meghalaya. whether it's the road sector, whether it's the water sector, even in the power sector. You will see that we had a lot of challenges, but I can assure you that in the days to come, even this particular year, you will see a huge difference in the overall power scenario in our state. And in the years to come, I hope that we will be able to give a permanent resolution to this entire power crisis that we face. But having said that, of course, there's a lot to be done. And I remember having programs in the first year of MDA out here in 2018. And we used to have dignitaries coming from center, big people coming here, central ministers, celebrities. And all these walls were all broken, these side walls. Half the seats were coming off. And even the ceiling, you could see cracks and cracks in the ceilings. This lighting was, nowhere. And every time there was a meeting here, I would just come with my head down and I was like, I don't know why we're having this program here. And that was the time that we said that, look, we need to do something. We thought that we will, build up a full new structure here, but we couldn't go ahead with that because that's a time when we started facing the COVID challenges. But then we said that, look, let's just start with the basic furnishing and repair. And I'm happy that we were able to at least improve it, and to some extent what you're seeing today is very different from what it was in 2018. I don't know how many of you remember it was really bad. Again, not to blame anybody, but these are facts. And at least today we are in a position where we can have normal programs, and it's a decent place. But of course, there's always room for improvement. And therefore, coming to the program today, I thank our Honorable Minister for Art and Culture, under whose leadership today we are going for this program to completely renovate and refurbish this entire auditorium. And not only that, we want to go ahead and expand this and utilize it for much more productive use. And that's really what the key is. These are assets that we have, but we have not been able to put it to the right use. And having a minister who is himself somebody who really believes in the art and culture and the talent of our youth, who is himself a very talented person, will understand and will try to work towards ensuring that we're able to really utilize this space. So I congratulate him, the entire department, for all the efforts, and more importantly for today's foundation stone. And let me assure him and the department that not only the additional funds to make this particular phase of the project successful, whatever additional funds required to do other projects also within this campus, we are happy to support. We will definitely give all the necessary funds required. This must become a center where we have talented youth coming in and being able to showcase their talent to the world, exchange with each other, learn from each other, and it should become a very lively campus. That's really, I think, what we should try to do. So we can have so many other things. There's enough space in this area. I hope that the plans will come out in that angle, and I hope that we'll be able to make this into a really happening, lively, and a vibrant place where different forms of art and culture can really come in and can really be explored and improved. And as I said, we can have our youngsters show their talent. Having said that, we are very clear in terms of the strategy that we try to do in this government. There's a reason why our Honorable Tourism Minister is also the Minister for Art and Culture and is also the Minister for Textiles. In all the government departments and the way we have structured the cabinet, we have tried to link related departments with one particular minister. So therefore, if you look at the Bapal's portfolios, if you look at the tourism sector connected with the art and culture sector, connected with textiles, they are all interconnected. And therefore, A tourism strategy without art and culture being part of it is actually meaningless. And especially if you want to make it sustainable and if you want to make it something that where we involve the citizens and the people. Similarly, textile is something that's very closely related to our art and culture. And hence, if that art and culture, the textile aspect is not part of it, then again there is something really big and missing in the entire strategy. And hence, we really hope that the talent and the art and culture aspect can become a major boost in terms of the tourism that it will give our state. And that's really what we are trying to do, because that's what will make our tourism unique. And that's what will make it different from other parts of the world. And it is with that purpose and that strategy that we are trying to move forward. I'm very happy that we're going to have a movie theater out here also, because we want to promote our local talents and we want to local filmmakers, so that our movies and our movie industry can grow. You are aware that even in the budget we have provisions now to support filmmakers, movie makers who will financially be supported by the government to produce and to make movies. And different kind of tax benefits also will be given in terms of movies that will be played that are local. And not only that, you're aware that under CM Elevate, which is a very, very dynamic and a very, very aggressive entrepreneurship program that we're doing, we are going to be promoting 30 movie theaters throughout the state. And anybody who wants to start a movie theater, 35% subsidy is given by the state government, which means that suppose the movie theater is going to cost you 3 crores to construct, we will give you 1 crore out of that, just like that. And 30 such movie theaters will come out throughout the state. We want to promote it in district headquarters, and this is done precisely to promote again our art and culture, promote our movies and our languages, and this is something that we're really pushing. So I really hope that apart from this movie theater that's going to come out here, we will have more of these theaters coming out in other parts of the state also. And hence my point being that we are doing a lot to promote the film industry out here, and to promote the art and culture aspect, and to promote our language aspect. And all of these, as I said, are interconnected. And we are not just doing things on a piecemeal basis, but there is a larger plan and larger strategy around what every single action that we do will lead to the larger achievement of the larger goal that we have in our mind. So I won't go into all of those details. Those are the boring part. So it's I don't think I need to go into all those details. But I just wanted to share it with you so that you can understand that that there's a sense of purpose and a plan with which we are moving forward. And hence, I'm very happy once again that this particular project is materializing, and I hope that we'll be able to complete it in a time-bound manner. And as I said, that I would look forward to more proposals coming in to see how we can make this place more vibrant. This is the State Central Library. There's a library section in it also. So how can we promote that aspect? How can we create more facilities out here so that we can promote library, reading, books? We have started the Literary Fest in our state. Every year we have it along with the Cherry Blossom. But can we have something more where we have the writers meet and different kind of competitions where we are calling writers to compete with each other? I think this place has the potential to be able to host these kind of different programs and get our youngsters interested in all these kind of things. And of course, Bapol, who's a writer himself, who could be the person who could actually, as the right person to lead this. And I really hope that the Art and Culture Department would explore these possibilities and make this happen.
Các Long shua uklem benut dasep udah telut hatta waju kerbe rindur shua bapen jing mong wala kaksam ben ela kadon Chuột aku